We got what we wished for, folks. Order 66 was just executed in the latest episode of the Clone Wars Shattered. Naturally, as expected, I know you guys talked about it in the comments, and I did as well in the previous videos. It was gut-wrenching to see, of course, and the magnitude was felt, for sure. It was really hard, especially seeing Rex, since I didn't think it would come to that, but we will talk about it piece by piece here in the Star Wars Comics channel. I am Bessie, and let's get it started. So this is Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 7, Episode 11, Shattered. It starts with the usual Lucasfilm Limited logo, The Clone Wars Part 3, Shattered, and we begin with the transportation of the imprisoned Maul. Shuttles land on a platform on Mandalore, where Bo-Katan is watching the arrest of Gar Saxon and his men, who we know as in the Rebel series, he is the official leader of Mandalore, the man who has aligned himself with the Empire. How that comes to be, we probably will see in the next and final episode, but all in all, Ahsoka is shown to have captured Maul, and with Mandalore in the balance, it seems for now Bo-Katan has got the upper hand. Next, we see Ahsoka approach a Republic base where a meeting is being held between Windu, Ki-Adi-Mundi, Yoda, and Aayla Secura. This meeting is grabbed directly from Revenge of the Sith. It is the waning moments of what is about to come, the transformation of the Republic and the Jedi. As in Revenge of the Sith, Windu tells the other Jedi that he senses a plot to destroy the Jedi and that the dark side surrounds the Chancellor. Ki-Adi-Mundi is concerned and thinks that he should be stripped of his duties immediately, and Yoda fears that this will lead them to a dark path. During that time, Ahsoka enters in the meeting, together with Rex, tells them about the capture of Maul, and while Yoda is glad that she is in their midst again, she tells them that she did her duty as a citizen, not as a Jedi. What Ahsoka really wants is to talk to Anakin Skywalker, but unfortunately she can't, as Windu informs her that he has sent Anakin to inform the Chancellor of Grievous's defeat, and it leads us to believe that this scene is actually happening right now, as Sidious finally reveals himself to Anakin and pleads with him to become his apprentice to learn the dark side of the Force. It is after this that Anakin will come back and inform Windu of the treachery of Sidious, that he is the secret Sith Lord that they had been searching for all along. As Ahsoka wants to know more about the Chancellor, Windu stops her and tells her that that is Jedi matter, not something for a citizen to hear. Naturally, Ahsoka understands, and her curiosity comes from Maul, as he already told Ahsoka that the Chancellor would be the secret Sith Lord that the Jedi are searching for, and his apprentice will be Anakin Skywalker. That's why Maul wanted to kill Anakin beforehand, so that Sidious's plans would be spoiled. The weird part about it is that we get a hint that Rex now is more familiar about Anakin's dark future than we previously thought, as once the meeting is over, Rex is pondering why Ahsoka didn't tell the Jedi about what Maul said about General Skywalker, that he will turn to the dark side and become a Sith. Ahsoka simply acknowledges that she did not tell the Jedi, but in her mind, she probably didn't want to conjecture without fact. Afterwards, this was actually the coolest scene. There is literally no talking, no words spoken during a long period when Ahsoka and Rex await for Maul to be transported to them so that they could send him to the Venator-class Star Destroyer and go straight for Coruscant. Bo-Katan transports Maul in a contraption, an old technology that was banned by Satine Kryze. This actually imprisons Force users and enables them to be able to use the Force, somehow negating it through the metal doors. Next, we get the bridge scene, which we got a clip of a couple of days ago, where they jump into hyperspace going for Coruscant, and Ahsoka and Rex reminisce about the war, in which Rex makes a great point in saying that if the war did not start, the clones would have never been been created. The emotional part is that Ahsoka is glad that they were made and that she could have such a great friend. But in mere moments, things change for the worst. It's not clear if Maul created a force bond with Ahsoka at this moment, but Maul together with Ahsoka sense the turning point when Anakin intervenes by cutting Windu's hand and Palpatine yelling out unlimited power as he blasts Windu with lightning. This audio clip was taken directly from the movie. As Ahsoka is experiencing this horror, Rex is in a meeting with Palpatine, in which we hear the famous 3 words. Palpatine finally tells Rex to execute Order 66. A trembling Commander Rex turns towards Ahsoka. His helmet is on the ground. He is shaking, for he knows what he is about to do next. He pulls out his pistol. Seconds before Rex shoots Ahsoka, something scrambles in his mind, their dual personalities conflicting with each other as he mutters the words "find him, find Fives," and then he starts shooting Ahsoka, trying to kill her. Her best friend a moment ago was now turned to kill her. Luckily, Ahsoka makes her way to escape. Rex is now determined to find and kill Ahsoka Tano, a Jedi traitor, which leads us to believe that his inhibitor chip is still untouched. Next, Ahsoka frees Maul. Not for pity or anything to that nature, only she tells Maul that she needs for Maul to create chaos in his escape. She will use that as a diversion. She knows that she can't escape alive, but at the very least, she wants to capture Rex and talk with him. What she does next is something we did not expect. She goes to the droid hangar bay and releases all of them unintentionally. What they reveal to her is Rex's confessional and report that he did on Fives, where he openly speaks about there being something in their head that they still do not know everything about, suspecting that this thing might control them. She even hears a Kaminoan explaining much of what the inhibitor chip is. This leads her to the final conclusion that she needs to capture Rex and remove whatever it is that is in his head that is making him act this way. While Maul is wreaking havoc, she is successful in capturing Rex finally. And as all of the clones are after her, Ahsoka tries to use the technology available to no success. She finally decides to use the Force and locate this inhibitor chip that is inside Rex. Luckily, it is successful. They find this chip inside Rex's head, and in the process of the machine removing it, the clones open the door to the medical bay. As they start shooting Ahsoka, one of them hits Ahsoka and lunges her back. She is trying to survive by any means, but all of a sudden, Ahsoka hears blaster shots. It is Rex. He has not only recovered, but now he has come to his full senses, and without the inhibitor chip, he does not have the will to kill Ahsoka. To Ahsoka's horror, she learns from Rex it was not only him that was implemented with this chip, but it is the entire Grand Army of the Republic. Right now, as they are speaking, the entire army are gunning down the Jedi. The magnitude of this news is, of course, felt by Ahsoka in a multitude of ways in which we will not learn in this episode because it ends right here, and the final episode, as you can imagine, will be something spectacular and sad at the same time. But at the very least, we will get to see our two heroes, Rex and Ahsoka, escape once and for all and make their way into a dark empire that wants them dead. Guys, talk to me down below in the comments. I want to hear what did you guys think about this shattered episode. It was truly gut-wrenching to see Order 66 again, but in a sense, it gives us hope for our two characters coming in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe for dailies. Now you have an awesome day, Star Wars fans. I'll see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you until then.